Hi everyone, this is Kate Hallam and welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. I have been working on the 100-day project and I am going to be doing portrait number 5 today. And if you want to paint along, make sure to have some watercolor paper, some watercolors. Round brushes will be enough, a pencil, an eraser, water, and paper towels or napkins. And that's really all you need. This is what I really like about watercolors. You don't have to have a bunch of art supplies to have what you need to create beautiful artwork. So today I'll be back to, of course, drawing a portrait with some flowers in the hair and everything. And today I'm going to actually include a little bit of like cast shadow in the face, so that will be new, it'll be different. So with your pencil, start off with drawing an oval, and we're going to split it down in half, and the girl is going to be actually looking up, so instead of just straight lines, we're going to make them more round. Here in the middle is going to be the nose. This is where the eyes are going to be. Okay, they do follow the bend right there. Eyebrows. She will be looking up. You don't draw the whole circle, it's a little over a half. Okay, for the nose, draw a circle and 2 slanted ovals. The nostrils. And just a little bit of these. This is where the bridge of the nose is. Okay. Now for the lips. What do I even say? It's just a sad line right there, but the corners are going to go up a little bit. Just a little. And to help our lips look nice, draw 2 circles right here and an oval right down there. Now we're going to connect all of our lines. There we go. There's a chin. And let's shape the face. Right here. It'll come out a little bit. This is where the cheekbone is. And the jaw. And it will not be pointy down here because her face is up, so you don't actually see the chin facing down. It's a little bit more level. Same thing on this other side. Down here, cheek comes out a little. And the jawline right there. Pretty simple. Okay, that's a good start. We're going to part the hair in the middle. Very simple. Okay. Right here, down from the arches of your eyebrows. We're gonna put the neck right down here. We could make it very skinny if you want your picture to be more, a little bit more like an illustration. It can be skinnier. If you make it too thick, it's just gonna be thicker. I'm gonna make it a little bit slimmer right here. Okay, and I'm gonna go for simple wavy hair. So if you have followed my videos in the last couple of days, you definitely see that I went from that first painting, which was super simplistic, to just doing what I do with my normal portraits, going for more detail, for more realism. And I hope that you find this helpful. And still, if you want to keep it much more simpler, go ahead and do that. That's not an issue at all. The point of all of this is that you can have fun, you can enjoy the process. And if this is helpful, then awesome. If it's too much, please don't worry about it too much. Just make sure that you are having a good time. And if this is a challenge, but a positive challenge, then great. You know, that's also good. All right, let's add flowers. They're gonna be flat because they're not facing completely towards us. They're facing a little bit away from us. So instead of drawing circles, draw ovals. And here the petals are gonna be long, and then they get shorter here. That creates good perspective right there. And another one here. And again, there's gonna be all these little branches with leaves coming off. I'm not gonna make all the leaves right now because I'll just play around when it comes to painting with the brush. But this is here. The neck down here. A little bit of a collarbone on each side. Short, very simple. Can be just like a white blouse or something. If you want to add a different color, of course, you can always do that. Feel free to choose your own colors. Okay, with your eraser, erase all the helping lines, these little guidelines in the face. I don't worry so much about them being in other places. Maybe I should erase them, but it doesn't bother me as much. I just don't like them in the face, so I try to carefully erase those without erasing too much of everything else that's here. And if I accidentally do, I'll just come back and redraw what I need, and it's not going to be an issue anyway. So there we go. Nice and clean. All right. I'll just fix this so that I know that this is where it is. All right. Pretty simple. I'm gonna lift the eyes a little bit, even though they are following the line. I want the corners of the eyes to go up a little bit, so we can do that. All right, that's some basic sketch. And it's time for paint. It's time for some color. If you have followed along in my other videos, you already know this, but this is how I prepare my skin tone. You can't see it here, but this is actually a white circle, only I have already used it so much for this. It's, technically it's dirty from all the other colors that go in. Sometimes I reach over too far and that gets orange, and then I'm really upset because I have to take some of the color out. But you can see how it's becoming lighter. So what you want to do is make sure that your color is creamy. It shouldn't be just a drop of water. You definitely want this to be creamy. It will help during the application and the process of blending the color. So don't skip this step. And then take brown. I don't have much here. I need to order new color palette. You can see I use this quite a lot. So get brown, mix it in, and then take a little bit of red. I don't have more than a little bit of red. Thankfully, it's enough. And there we go. That's a very, 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 very basic light skin tone. Very basic skin color. But it works. All right. And now we're gonna ruin the painting. Now, it's gonna look horrible for a moment, but there's always that middle stage in every painting that just doesn't look good, and be ready that it's coming right now, and don't be afraid of it. It will look beautiful just a few moments later. So with your creamy paint, make a very nice bold outline. Follow the inside, just the inside of this line. Fill it in. Add more on this side and a little bit less. This is going to be thinner here. This is where the light is coming from eventually in this painting. So less on this side. And cover the full eyelid with this paint. Down the side of the nose. And up. It's going to be a funny shape. I don't know how to explain it, but just try to copy what I do. There we go. On this side of the eyelid, just that much. Under the eye there, little bit over here. And let's see, there's going to be a shadow here. And everywhere here. Leave a little white space under the corner of the mouth right there. And bring your color over to the top of the corner of the mouth. All right, I think you can see what's happening over here. I hope this is clear. Okay, a little bit there. Just a little bit there. Good. A little bit over here. And I need to go back in here. I need to recreate this right away. you're probably running out of your color as well. And can you see that? It's gone. I have to make it all over again. So brown, a little bit of red, a little bit more. That's good. And I'm adding it down to the neck right away. Look, it's lighter. It's lighter. Or maybe it's just because it's wet. It did darken a little bit as it dried, so that should be okay. And I'll follow the line all the way down to here to where the shirt is. And on this side as well. And up here, this is sort of like a stretched, I mean, it's kind of following the line of the chin, but it's stretched. This is where the cast shadow is. And then go all the way down like that. Cover everything. It is still a little bit lighter, but that's okay. We'll go back in and ruin it a couple more times in the process of creating a little bit of that 3D effect and everything. Okay, more here. A little bit more here. All right. Now another crazy thing that we're gonna do. Oh my goodness, that is messy. Okay. Regularly check your hands, mainly right here, because this is what rests on your paper. But that was a surprise. I don't know why that was dirty on the bottom. What a yucky color too. All right. That was not what I was expecting. But you know what? I do have some chocolate here that I haven't eaten, and now that I think about it, that's a lovely color. All right. Make sure you have coffee with you and something yummy to snack on. I'm sorry, that was all very random. All right. Now the fun stuff. Don't be afraid of this. Wet your brush. Wipe it. Dab it. And start blending. Still too much, so wet the brush, wipe it, dab it on your paper towel, and we're ready to continue. And blend. I'm gonna leave the tip of the nose white. come on up over here in the middle of the chin a little. Okay, this got too dark, so you can dry your brush and go back in and it will lift the color back up. This is really a great thing that watercolors do. All right, I'm gonna lift a little bit more there. And more there on the nose. More here. There. Just more on the cheek. Good. And it took like everything out of here, so I'm gonna put some more back. I didn't want all of it to disappear. So there we go. And while we're at it, gonna make it more red. So I'm picking up more red, adding more red. There we go. And I want the cheeks to be pink, so I'm gonna add pink. Don't worry about it. We're gonna blend it again. And start blending up here, down there. Now you can see what's going on. This is lifting the color. I did not intend to do that, but it is doing it. So just know that that can happen. Okay, and blend right here. There. I like that. And now we're going to continue doing the same blending down here. And don't worry, we're still going to go back to add the darker tones as well, so it doesn't matter if it's lifting too much color right now. Just blend, blend away, blend away. Is this kind of how it works when people do makeup and contour? Like you really go in with much darker and much lighter, and it just meets you somewhere in the middle with like a beautiful color. I mean, it's a lot of contrast, right? It's exactly what it was over here, and look at that, the contrast is gone. It's very smooth. Okay, but I do need it to be darker, because right now it's still too flat. So I'll take my little skin color circle again. Look, it's all gone again. And I'm gonna add a lot more a lot more brown. Even more. Some red as well. It's lifting it too much. Okay, I gotta do this carefully. I think I'm gonna, like, it's losing it. So I'll just do it the other way. I'll just mix it right in here because then I'm not lifting it. It's just gonna be here. This might work better. All right. So this is where the light is coming from. So this is gonna be the darkest. I know this part might be scary because you may feel like you're going over something that looked good and you might feel like you're gonna ruin it. You know, that's just the process. Don't be afraid of it. All right. There we go. And back to blending. Same process. Clean brush, wipe, dab. I'm gonna leave that right there. Maybe I'll do more at the end, but I am satisfied. Right now I am satisfied, and this is where I want to leave it. I like the colors. Now. It's time for the flowers. That's what time it is. Grab some yellow, and my brush was green, and that wasn't good. I didn't, okay, I do have what I need. I'm just gonna clean that with a napkin and really clean that brush and hope for the best. I hope that's enough. Yeah, it's better. If you feel like your yellow is a little too green, grab some orange and add it in. And let's make those ovals. Simple enough. I also want to add some small orange flowers. They're just gonna be like little fuzzies. In my other painting, I was combining a lot of detail in the face and then a lot of very loose flowers, and I do like that. I do like I do like how it balances out. I could go hyper realistic on the flowers as well. I just don't want to. You can if you want to. The painting is gonna take you a couple more hours. I don't want to spend hours on my painting. We are 33 minutes in. I think it's going really well, but I also want to finish it at some point tonight, so I'm not gonna exaggerate. I just want to relax and have fun with this, so that's why my flowers are gonna look like this. And I'm just putting them out in random places. I would recommend don't space them out evenly everywhere. Leave some a little further apart, some closer together. It'll look better. Okay. And I also want to add some pink flowers. I think I just put in too much yellow and it turned red. It's okay, I'll just go with whatever I got. It's okay, it's okay. And what kind of flowers am I gonna add? Like that. Good. Anywhere else? It's looking too much like fall right now, and I do want it to look a little bit more like spring. So I will add some blue flowers as well. And they're going to be tiny, tinier than the orange ones. Now, some are technically round, and some are going to be just facing out. So it's kind of just like, painting only a half of it. Now, I think they're too dark, and I don't want them to be that dark, so I will take a napkin. While they're still wet, I'm gonna lift the color like that. Whatever lets me. Some of them are probably dry by now, but the ones that aren't can be lighter. But it is nice that some of them are darker. It leaves some dynamic in there. Better. Cool. I still need to wait for this to be dry. So let's see, what can I do here? You know what? I will go ahead and do the face because I just can't keep looking at it. So I'm gonna cover this, not to lift the color, but just to protect this from my hand going over and smearing it. Take a small round brush, the one that you've been using for your flowers, if you had done that, but definitely this is a good time to have a small brush. For the eyebrows, it's better not to have the color completely creamy. Do dab it a couple of times on your paper towel. The brush shouldn't be dripping with paint. You want to go very easy on it. And basically you're just gonna draw the brows. And make them as even as possible. You know, if your eyebrows in the painting are not perfectly even, that's actually okay, because people's eyebrows aren't often perfectly even either. Add some loose hairs here and there. That's good. And now eye color. I will go for blue. I will go for this blue. You can't see it in here because this is just crazy dark. And the more I pick up, the worse it's gonna be. That's not the eye color that I want. It's too much. This is my gray circle. So I will halfway wash it out, but not completely. Wipe it and mix it over here. More. That's better. Okay, because this is where the light is coming from, we also need to leave the shine on that side. Okay. Now you can color the top thicker and around here. But if there's light over here, there's going to be a lighter area in the eye over here as well. So leave this just like that. Wash your brush, dab, and blend. I'll go back and add a little more that took out too much. Good. Actually, that's good. That needs more. So. Yeah, I think that's better. Now I'm going to do the lips, and when the eyeballs are dry, I will finish the eyes. I'm gonna do red lips. If you want a different tone, you can do that. Going to color this in completely. And the bottom lip is mostly going to be light. I'm only going to add the dark color like this way. And a little bit here. And then with dabbed brush, I will go in and blend. More. I do want the lips to be darker, but not a darker red. So I'm gonna take my brown, dab, and add the brown along the middle line. And on the side here, down to the half, kind of, a little bit over here, and over here. Wash the brush, wipe it, dab it, blend, but you're gonna have to repeat this process a few more times if you don't want it to become too brown. Better. Now back to the eyes. I'm gonna take my black. Yes, I'm taking my black. Use a pen if you're too afraid of the brush. But I'm gonna use my brush. Again, you don't want it dripping. We don't want any disasters. This is good now. I'm gonna carefully outline the top. That is crazy strong right now. Wow. And I see that I need more brown on the eyelids, definitely. So grab my color, dabbed it a little bit, and adding the eyelid. And again, I'm gonna carefully blend. And with the same brown, I'm gonna do the bottom eyelid. And also I'm gonna take some gray. Dab. And add it here. All the way there, this whole side. And the top here. as well. It needs more. Darker. There we go. Now I can see there's too much black here, so I'll lift it. Too much here as well. And there are no nostrils, so we need nostrils. But now I'm gonna need a little bit more of this here too. I'll blend that as well, so that'll be fine. And there. That's good. And now I'll add the eyelashes. So bravely with my black paint and a few dabs. I'm gonna rest my finger at the top here just to give myself a little bit more stability. And I'm bravely going to add these eyelashes. They're really thick. Oh well, she put on a lot of mascara. I think today I'm also gonna use a pen. I'm gonna leave it like this. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want there to be a strip of eyelashes. There we go. This is good. And I think right now, while I wait for the eyelashes to dry, it's time to do the hair. But you know what? It needs one more thing. It needs some green leaves. It sure does. So this is the palette that has some green, not the other one. So I need to come back in here. Get my green. And I'm going to add a few leaves. You can press down and lift, and it'll make a leaf for you. Press down and lift. You can even turn the brush a little bit and it'll give it that nice tip. Press and lift and twist. Press, twist and lift. Press and lift. Press, lift. Press and lift. Okay. Okay, I gotta wait again for the leaves to dry a little bit. If you really, really, really don't want to wait, you can use your napkin and just do that. I think I'm going to do the blouse now. Back to where we had the eye color. This is going to, again, lift some of the color out, and it'll become lighter, and that's the color I want right now. So that actually works perfectly. And start with, let's lift it up here. Okay. All of this is going to be dark. And this line over here, and this line over here, a little line over on this side. Dab, 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 just everywhere. And add a few lines. Clean, wipe, dab. Go in a little bit more, kind of unevenly, just sort of all over the place. I'm gonna add some black. I think this is black. Yep, just a little bit over here. That's too dark and I don't like it, so same thing. Blend it. There, pretty simple. That's done over there. I don't know what I can do with this hair yet. I did black hair yesterday. I will do brown hair today. And one of these days we're gonna do blonde. But right now I'm gonna do brown. Or the little bit that is left. It'll be a light brown. I don't think I have much left for anything else than that. And I'll have to go fishing for more paint somewhere else. I probably have a few more palettes somewhere hidden in my art boxes, so it should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna follow wherever this is dry. So oh no. Ha, you see that? You gotta watch what you do. I didn't. Gently outline these petals. And I'll just go with it. This is where the colors are going to touch and they're going to go into each other a little bit, and I'm not going to mind it today. I'll just say this is all happening on purpose. And I'm going to let watercolor do its own thing. And I'm not going to mind. Because I'm pretty sure that this is going to look okay afterwards anyway. And I'm not going to let it bother me right now. At 1 hour and 33 seconds. If you are still here, thank you. Thank you for... Look at that mess. I didn't look again. Thank you for watching my video or painting with me, even better. Especially better for you. I mean, you can watch if that relaxes you enough. And if you are joining in painting, let me know. Let me know if you find my videos helpful, if you are able to learn anything, or it's just an overall good and positive experience. I'm running out of brown. I hope I don't have to do like 2 colors on each side. Here we go. I have to make this work. I do like what it looks like. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It does help a lot. If you like my videos, please share. That helps a bunch as well. Maybe have an art challenge with your friends and paint together. If you do, you can tag me on social media. You can also put in the hashtag 100 days of painting with Kate, and then I can see it. And it will be really fun to see. So you can tag me, and you can also share that hashtag. Now I will be sharing a daily painting video for the next 100 days, or I'll do my best to do that. And so if you want to check them out, you can also click the notification bell, and then you will always know when the new video is up. Oh man, I'm running out. Let's see if I can finish this. This is really close. That is not even like the paint, it's like the glue that was on the bottom there. This is getting really light. Oh man. I didn't even think about this. I mean, I thought about it the last couple times I painted, and then I didn't think about it at all during the day, that I would need another palette. Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is so close to done. I will stretch this. I will make this work. I need to. Okay. It's very light. It should literally be the opposite way. This should be darker, this should be lighter. Oh man. Okay. There is some brown here, but I don't even know if it's the right. No, that's like an ochre color. I mean, there should be a brown. There's no brown there. And I know there's no brown there. And this should be brown. And let's see if it's similar. If yes, that's awesome. Ah, it's very very reddish. Well, that's black, and that's something. All of these are so hard to identify. What is this? Oh, okay. Teal. Great. Another test. This looks promising. Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can do this. All right. This is perfect because I do need to add some dark areas to the hair because of the cast shadow. So, but I need to do it again carefully. Okay. I'm gonna make it easy to understand, because if your painting is flipped like mine, that could be hard, but we're just gonna follow the dark of the skin. That's what we're gonna follow with this dark brown. There's gonna be a lot more over here. And less. There we go. It should be the darkest right here by the neck. Good. And blend a little bit. Also, on the side. And blend. That works. Now I see it, I'm gonna add more here. And here. Good. Up there as well. I think I need to do something. Okay, and the last thing is the little branches with the green leaves that I decided in the very beginning that I was going to do. Switch my palettes. This amazing water. It lasted through the whole painting. It's pretty great. Okay, and start. Here. Same thing that I was doing with the bigger brush. Press and lift. And final thing black to have some gray. Very lightly. Gonna go into these daisies. All right. And guys, that's it. I really like how it turned out. It could have more depth. It absolutely could. A lot more contrast. But I'm gonna stick with this. I like it a lot. A lot. And I hope you enjoyed the process. I hope you enjoyed your painting. Don't forget to sign your art. Always. Always. There we go. So, here is today's portrait. Marks number 5. I'm halfway done with the first category. That's great. Now I'm excited to see how this goes. I have not done anything like this for 100 days in a row, so it'll be fun to see the whole collection at the very end. So I hope you enjoy this. Let me know in the comments again if you painted along with me, if there's anything that would help you in the upcoming step-by-step painting tutorials. And I think that's everything from me. Thank you all so much for being a part of this YouTube journey of mine with this particular channel. And hope you all are having a good time. Have a great day. And I'll see you in the next video tomorrow again. Bye.